The COPE report on the controversial treasury bond issue of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka has found former Governor of the Central Bank, Arjuna Mahendran, accountable of the bond scam. Chairman of COPE made the announcement when he tabled the report in Parliament today.
2015-2016 යන වසර දෙක තුලදී ශ්‍රී ලංකා මහ බැංකුව සිදු කරන ලද බැඳුම් කර නිකුත් කිරීමවලදී අප පරීක්ෂාවට භාජනය කළ 2015 පෙබරවාරි 27 වන දින ගනුදෙනුවේදී
We probed the central bank bond transactions for the years 2015 and 2016. The committee had observed through facts and evidence that proved beyond any reasonable doubt that the then governor of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka had an influence or intervention with regard to the treasury bond issue on the 27th of February. The committee had observed through facts and evidence that proved beyond any reasonable doubt that some transactions lack transparency and those actions had questioned the credibility of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka. The committee had observed that one of the primary dealers in the bond transaction, Perpetual Treasuries, had made shocking profits. Deputy Speaker, therefore, the committee had recommended that punishments be imposed on those officials in the central bank and the institutions accountable for these transactions. COPE also recommends that the loss incurred by the country be reclaimed from those officials and the institutions accountable for these transactions. COPE emphasizes that necessary judicial procedures need to be followed in this regard. Former Governor of the Central Bank of Sri Lanka, Arjuna Mahendran, should be held directly responsible for this controversial bond transaction. COPE recommends legal action be taken against those officials of the central bank. COPE recommends for the creation of a proper mechanism that would ensure transparency and credibility in such bond transactions. COPE recommends amendments be made to the certain respective laws and regulations on this matter.
මෙවැනි ගනුදෙනුවලදී විනිවිදභාවය සහ මහ බැංකුවේ විශ්වාසනීයත්වය ආරක්ෂා කිරීම සඳහා විධිමත් යාන්ත්‍රණයක් සැකසීම සහ දැනට පවත්නා විනිමය කොමිෂන් සභා පනත ඇතුළු අදාළ නීති රීති අනපනත් කඩිනමින් සංශෝධනය කළ යුතු බව නිර්දේශ කරයි.